Hey everyone, welcome to December Flatcar office hours. It would be the last one for the year because we don't have a developer sync. We decided to skip for the holidays because probably everyone going to be on vacation. So I guess next one will be next year. We have one item today, and it's a demonstration of Nebraska by Ervin. So Ervin, it's up to you now. Stage is yours.
Yeah. Hi, everyone. Thank you very much, Danielle. I hope you all can hear me well. Somehow I hear myself back. I'm not sure why.
It's fine here.
There's no echo here. You're good.
Maybe you have also the live stream running on YouTube or something.
That's actually a thing. If you have a chat window open on Matrix on Element.io, we're streaming to Element, so that might be it.
Okay, I found it. Yeah, indeed, it was Matrix. Thank you very much. All right, let me share my screen. So
you can see it.
Yeah. Welcome, everyone. Tilo and we thought that I could be sharing my experience onboarding with Nebraska development and providing a quick introduction on how to set up basically a development environment and how to be able to test the update server. So I just wanted to highlight that even though I got some help from the Flatcar maintainers, the documentation is very well put together. So I'm not sure where could I share the most useful links to the documentation, maybe here in Jitsi or anyways, I just opened them in my browser, so later we'll share on Matrix as well. I have some tools up and running on my machine. Those are prerequisites. It is QEMU. I have Docker, Go, and Node 16 installed. So just keep that in mind. I will be running Nebraska directly on my machine without Docker this time, but it is very easy to get up to speed with testing Nebraska in Docker as well. There is a mention in the documentation for that too. So don't be how do you say? Anyways, let's just get started and dive in, I guess. So on the right side of my screen, you can see I have the Flatcar, a fresh Flatcar image on my machine. You can get that by following the instructions from the documentation here. If you downloaded that, you will be using the QEMU shell script to start your Flatcar instance in the virtual machine. But before that, we want to provide a little bit of configuration. We want to tweak the image. So when Flatcar starts, we don't want Flatcar to connect to the update server automatically. We want to disable that just to demonstrate that once we enable the update engine on Flatcar, it will connect to our local Nebraska instance, and we get the feedback from Nebraska as well. So for demonstrational purposes, we will do that, or I will show you the configuration for that as well. So first of all, you will have to write a short butane configuration for your Flatcar instance. What's going on here is very simple. Here we tell the channel what Flatcar instance we want to get, and then right after that, we define the Nebraska server address. That's the IP address that you can get. The simple hostname comment. So let's just verify if that's the same. It is the same. Right after that, we also want to mask our update engine service so that it won't get started with the Flatcar instance. So if we have that, we need to convert this butane configuration into Ignite. So for that, we have this nice little Docker script. This is going, if we run that, this is going to output the no update JSON for us that Flatcar can understand. All right, and we can also demonstrate that basically it contains the same information as we provided in the YAML file, but with JSON formatting. Yeah, and URL encoding, but yeah, we can find our IP address there. All right, let's see what else. Just right before starting the Flatcar instance, I would recommend to check if you have an SSH key created on your machine, because you will need that to log in to SSH into your Flatcar instance. So let's see. All right, so we are going to use this command here, explicitly defining now the SSH key, the configuration, and pressing enter. Hopefully, our Flatcar instance will start. It takes a few seconds. Bear with me. All right, it finished. And as I just mentioned, we can log in using our SSH key, and voila, that's it. I believe this is nothing new to most of you guys, so don't be bored. So far, I just followed the documentation, and I just need a few seconds to remember what I wanted to show you next. I think maybe confirming that that the update engine service is not running could be a good next step. So system cattle status and update engine, if I remember correctly. And we can see that the update engine is masked. Now we will want to start this. So, but before starting it, actually, we could also check what is the version of Flatcar that we have on this virtual machine. So for that, let's see. We have version 4081. All right, so as the next step, I would switch to the update server, to Nebraska's setup. So far, we have Flatcar running in QEMU. The next step could be then to have also the Nebraska up and running. Let's just check if we have the database running. All right, we do. So the documentation lays out all the options you have to run the project quickly and easily. There are scripts, make files, and also Docker compose files as options to get up to speed. Now I'm going to demonstrate these 3 steps. Actually, I just run these commands a few hours ago, so I already have the database running. The next step in this case would be to have also the backend running, and then the front end. I did it inverse. No. Okay, just a few more seconds, I believe, and we are going to have. Let's restart the front end.
Yeah, I think it's still building the backend now. Okay, now it's working.
Okay, we are on track. So this is what you are supposed to see. If we take a quick look at the dashboard that Nebraska brings, we can see here all the channels that we have. We should be focusing on the alpha channel. That's the one to which we are going to connect. And yeah, let's perform the steps necessary to get our update engine client on Flatcar connect to it. As I mentioned previously, we are going to need to unmask the update engine. Okay, let's check if we succeeded. Yeah, we succeeded. And we could already enable this service. Now that we enabled this service, yeah, it might take a little while until it will ping the update server, but maybe
If you like, you can run sudo update engine client dash check for update, if I recall correctly. But you need to sudo because it's using dbus and you won't have the privileges, I think.
Yeah, it's _check _for _update.
It does both. It does both, but it's not check
It
for.
does both.
Yeah.
Ah, I learned something.
Yeah, I learned. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not super user friendly. The update engine help. It's
It
at the bottom.
it definitely has kind of,
it's here. Yeah,
early 2000 vibes.
I think, as Tilo mentioned, it worked with dashes as well. So, okay. Anyways, we can already see that it is connected. If we click on it, we get our IP address. So Flatcar instance, we have a Flatcar instance on my local machine that it is communicating with the locally running Nebraska. All right. Now, what we could try out is basically giving it an update. So if we click on it, we should be able to confirm that the version we see here is the same as the version displayed here. That's all right. And then as the next step in demonstrating rollout could be done here. So we have to come to this page and basically define a new package. We have to fill out this little form. It contains several fields, but most importantly, we have to find our package on the release page. So we wanted to release the last package. You can come here, take the URL, and paste it there. We can give it a name and a description. Let's confirm the version there, and we have to know the size of the package for that. I'm not sure, guys, if there is a quicker way without downloading the package, but what I did is to basically just downloading the package in a temporary folder. So I should already have it here somewhere. Let's just...
Yeah, I think that's the quickest way, given that we need to create checksums as well. So that's fine.
Yeah, as Tilo mentioned, we will need to perform some checksums under the fields. We have some tips how to get the hashes out of the package. We are going to use them in a few seconds. All right. Okay, we got the size in bytes, and then we will need to get the checksum. So this is the first one. Let's get the second one. We don't want to blacklist it, otherwise it won't get released. And that's mainly it. After a refresh, we should be able to see the new, there is the new package. But since we are running Flatcar on QEMU, we have to add an extra file there. Maybe you guys can explain the reason there. I did not have time to look into that. But we have to add there an additional file. Which is this one. So you can find it in the same folder as the one. Oh no. Let me check. Yeah. So the file name here is actually wrong. We have to provide the file name of the production release. Just forgot to mention that. So that's also the file that I just downloaded here. So yeah, let's get the file name and correct my mistake. And then let's go to the extra files tab, where we are going to need to define this additional file for QEMU, the name of the file. Let's download that as well. All right.
So yeah, the file we're now downloading is the so-called OEM image or OEM sysext. It's basically an addition to the base OS image that ships OEM-specific runtime environment-specific tools like guest agents or other tools. And it's not part of the generic image in order to keep the complexity at minimum. So the production update is basically the plain operating system image without any additions to run well on Azure, AWS, and all of those different environments. We ship those separately, and they should be part of an update because otherwise the client will reject the update if vital tools are missing that it needs to run in the environment it was provisioned at. This OEM sysext is part of the respective OEM images. So when you provision a Flatcar AMI, it's already included, but when we update that AMI, it needs to be treated separately. So that's the magic behind that one.
Thank you, Tilo, for the additional explanation. Okay, I think in the meantime, I just provided all the checksums. All right, let's save it. And we should be all good. Actually, if we wait a few more minutes, we should be able to see that the package is being rolled out and the instance starts downloading it. However, if we don't want to wait that much, we can use some utility flags on the update engine client. So one of them that is very helpful in this case is the update flag, and this should trigger the update process. Oh no, so it did not work, and the reason for that is the following. We have to come back and assign this package to the alpha channel. Since Flatcar is on the alpha channel, listening to the alpha channel, we have to assign the package we specified to the alpha channel. Okay, so we have version 4152 there. And let's just redo the last two steps on Flatcar. Yeah. So it confirmed that we have a new package. And all right, no update available. Sure. I'm not sure if that's good or not. Let's see. So we got an error, which is not good. Okay, most probably there is going to be an error regarding defining our package. So let's go back to the channels and see if everything is all right here.
The file name is still the version number, so maybe that's the issue.
That's the issue, yeah. So I'm not sure.
So maybe you, yeah.
Yeah. That very well can be. Let's see. Yeah, no, it got saved. All right. Here. Good.
You can also check some logs from the update engine service. Sometimes there is some XML logs from the update server.
Yeah, I can show that as well in a few seconds.
Okay, now it's downloading. Perfect. And yeah, for what is worth, this is exactly what we do each time there is a new Flatcar release. Except we do that on the public update server.
And also interesting maybe is that alpha, beta, HN stable are just part of the default provisioning that we have for the Nebraska development environment. It's actually, you can freely associate packages with any channels. I know of air-gapped deployments of Flatcar that use their own Nebraska. And so what they do is they actually run a kind of staggered rollout over multiple sections of their data centers by using channels. So they have like certain partitions of their clusters, and that way they can control which update is rolled out to which partition. It's pretty neat.
All right. In the meantime, we got a confirmation that the update was successful. So let's reboot. we can follow the reboot in the other tab. And cool. And voila, we have our latest package released on my locally running Flatcar instance. Yeah. Thank you all for the patience and following me through. I'm not sure if you have questions, since I'm the latest member. I don't know if I could answer, and you most probably have just enough experience releasing packages so that it should be me rather asking the questions than you. But yeah. That's all.
Well, thank you, Ervin. That was great. Just like I forgot something, because we're all like here in the stream, working together, maintainers and PM. So I forgot maybe we should next time just give like a few words about like introduction about what it is, because like not everyone got their heads in the project, right? So they don't necessarily know what is Nebraska.
Yeah. It went.
I think at this point, if someone is watching, they should know.
That's right. Yeah. So I had that in my mind, but hearing myself back through the stream just confused me. So yeah, next time.
But it's great to see, like, I really like it to see what you guys are working on and what you're doing. So maybe we could do it like more regularly. That would be really nice if you could like have some, just like, show what you're doing.
That would be awesome.
There is actually one more item on the agenda. I don't know. I think I'm blind. So, but like the next two items are actually on Matthew. So I'll just give it to you. Unless anyone wants to say something before?
I think there's the C groups warning that we ritually do in every of our office hours and developer things. So we'll be turning off C groups V1 sometime early in 2025. The current stable still supports C groups V1 as a legacy system and C groups V2, although all new provisionings will default to C groups V2. All provisionings that are detected to be on C groups V1 during installation of an update will remain in compatibility mode, because we don't want to break your workloads. However, most user space plumbing tools have been moving away from C groups V1 for years, and they're starting to actually lack support. And without the upstream support, there's just no way that we can still support C groups V1 as a distro. So that has become most imminent in systemd with version 256. C groups V1 is not supported anymore, and they won't accept any fixes, and basically will close bugs on breakages that exist with V1. Now we want to update to that version, or to 257. I'm not sure, early 2025, and that's when C groups V1 will be gone. If you have nodes that still use C groups V1, and this update is coming, we will use the same detection mechanism to actually refuse to update. So if you see nodes in your clusters, in your deployments that just don't update to the newer version, please check if they're on C groups V1. Please migrate them to C groups V2. It's very easy with Flatcar. And then the update will proceed as usual. Thanks.
All right. Thanks, Tilo. I will continue with the release planning. So yeah, let's share my screen. All right. So you should see my screen now. So first of all, we will delay the release. It was expecting to be this week, but a few folks from the release team are at KubeCon India currently, so we will delay a bit to Monday, certainly, Monday next week. This will be a maintenance release for stable, and the current alpha will be promoted to beta. So new changes introduced in alpha will be available in beta. For example, the Proxmox support. For the current release, it's mainly security things. We have the kernel updates as usual. We have the OpenSSL update that impacts all the channels. This will be shipped in the next release, and regular update as usual from the packages, and preparation for new features. Something else I would like to share with you is the next LTS, so the new one. We've been discussed about this with the team, and it seems that we will cut a new LTS release beginning of next year. This will be based on the current stable, so nothing changed on this, but it's just the schedule that changed a bit. So we prefer to release beginning of January a new LTS to give time to folks to update properly things before the festive days of the end of the year. That's it. Maybe do you want Adrian or other folks to add some stuff to the release planning, or for example for the systemd update? Adrian, if you have something to say.
I think we should do it these days. At least the systemd. It is actually ready, so it needs some review. And your thoughts if we should do it now or next month?
Okay, so I think we will start the builds like tomorrow. So if we get some review on it, that would be awesome to have the systemd upgrade available in the next alpha. Feel free to ping again folks on the Matrix channel. But I think some of the maintainers have started the vacation and so on. So let's see if we can get this to be shipped. That's it for the release, I think. Giving back the mic to Daniel.
Finding a mute button is a very special skill. I think that conclude the meeting for today, actually. So since it's our last meeting for 2024, I wish you all happy holidays, whatever holidays it is, if it's festivals or whatever. And see you next year.
See you. Bye-bye.
Awesome, folks. See you
Bye-bye.
around.
Bye-bye.
Bye.